So we're talking about 9 Great South Bay Yacht
That's
Racing
great.
Association regattas, the performance there. We're talking about their performance at the Midget Championship for Great South Bay. We're talking about their performance at the Mid-Atlantic Midgets. We're talking about 18 days of racing and 89 races.
Wow.
That's what we're
Impressive.
evaluating for the winners of this award. So I'm going to start by telling you that the history of our club, the future of our club, is being written by our young sailors. And the 3 of them that you're going to see tonight, when we open the book and the chapter says 2019, these are going to be the 3 stars that you're going to read about. So the first one, and I'm going to do it a little different, I want to bring them up here so I can embarrass them by talking about how great they are first. Brady, where are you? Come on. Brady Schultz is our Opti winner this year. So let me tell you a little bit about Brady. Now everybody says that Brady is following in the wake of his brother. Okay, well, I think Brady's got a little bit more sail and a little bit more wind in his sail than his brother. Now, Brady, in his first year in Greenfleet and Great South Bay Yacht Racing Association, was the Greenfleet champion. This year, on November 16th, a couple weeks from now, we will honor him as the Blue Fleet champion. He did it in 2 years. Jack, it took you 3 years. Not that I'm encouraging any sibling rivalry, but Brady is an incredible sailor. He just tore it apart last year in Greenfleet, and this year he's tore it apart in Blue Fleet. Throughout those 89 races, he was consistent. He was always there, and he always had that angel smile on his face that his mother loves. Congratulations, Brady. If I can find the award, I'll be okay.
Go ahead, they give you the award.
Sunday should just stand up there. See what happens when you have a pre-party? Sunday, the pre-party thing through them. The pre-party thing through them.
Thank you. Now, you can only win that award one time. Okay? And that's the same for the 420 award. So the 420 award, first I want to acknowledge Henry Swank as a prior winner of the 420 award. And then I do want to invite Arden, Jack, why don't you come on up now so I can embarrass you in front of everybody. You see, it's a lot easier when you're sitting out there and people are talking about you from up here. You have to learn to be up here when everybody's staring at you. There's an old saying that many of you know, and it says, never let success get to your head, and never let failure get to your heart. So let me tell you about these 2. They both had rather auspicious beginnings. July 7th, 2012, Arden enters the race world here at West Hampton Yacht Squadron. Her performance was incredibly consistent. She finished last place every time. Now you look at Jack. Well, Jack, what are you laughing about? August 1st, 2014, Jack signs up and is registered, but for reasons unbeknown to me, he does not start every race. So, let's talk about not letting failure go to your heart. Here they are today, and the thing to talk about maybe is not letting success go to your head. Both these sailors are unbelievable young men, young women, and they represent the finest in our sport. As you well know, sailing is self-regulating, and it is also self-disciplining. It's self-regulating in that we are required to report and to challenge any violation of the rules by any other sailor on the water. It's self-disciplining in that if you make a mistake or do something against the rules, whether anybody challenges it, whether anybody sees it, you have to take a penalty to exonerate yourself. So there's an incredible emphasis in our sport on integrity. And despite all the current day fads of winning at all costs, our sport says we will place personal integrity over personal achievement. And these two young sailors demonstrate that consistently. I want to call their moms up. Because their moms do
The moms and the dads.
So, integrity, that's why the mothers are here. Character, that's why the mothers are here. Not us dads, okay? I've watched these two for 6, 8 years each. I've seen them under every circumstance possible. And I want to tell you, their character is sterling. You cannot find better representatives of our sport. The thing I would say is I know what the adults say about them. I know what their peers say about them. And they say that they are intuitively kind. They are intuitively respectful. They are intuitively helpful of all other sailors. These two, I have total confidence, will always choose the harder right instead of the easier wrong. And I say that's the character that demonstrates everything that is wonderful about our sport. Now in a minute, I'm going to ask everybody to applaud. I want you to remember this. They're not only applauding for what you accomplished and what you did, they're applauding for who you are. That was the point. Please join me.